And in school, daydreaming was considered good or bad? Bad. So you've got 1,000 bad people. I'm going to defend daydreaming for you. I'm going to defend it. I want you to play an imagination game. I'm going to give you a piece of data. When you get it, close your eyes. As soon as you close your eyes, check how long did it take my brain to access it and what did it give me. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Piece of data I want you to get is mango. Close your eyes. Check it. Explore it. How long did it take? Okay. Open your eyes. Quick conversation. Tell everybody, how long did it take you to get it? And what did you get? Any color? Whatever did you get? Starting now.
Milliseconds.
What did you get?
Sorry?
What did you get?
No, the image of the mango.
Yeah? For me it was, it's just 2 months away. And then to get ripe mangoes now in Bombay. And then I think it went back to a time when I actually didn't like ripe mangoes. But when did that transition happen that I actually started liking ripe mangoes? So, yeah, it wandered.
So you saw images, or you saw a movie, or you just saw some text?
It was just a tree. I think the first thing I saw was a tree.
Okay, team.
Good.
First question.
Oh, you did all of this, yes.
And I want always loud response. Loud so that you can hear what the 1,000 people are thinking, feeling, experiencing. So first question, and I want you to just say loud, how long did it take your brain to access that piece of data? How long?
A few seconds.
Okay. It's the same, isn't it? Same. Instant. Just like that. Immediate. Nanosecond. Millisecond. So fast. And you're all different. So you now have discovered that you're all the same on that level. You are all incredibly fast, incredibly powerful in your ability to access. And you just did it just like that. How many of you would like to get a Nobel Prize? How many of you would like? Yeah. It would be pretty easy to get. All you have to do is to write a little paper just saying, by the way, group of scientists, I have just accessed a piece of data from a database that is a trillion, quadrillion times filled with data, and I accessed it randomly, just like that. And no supercomputer can do it, but I can do it. And I can do it any second of any day of any month of my life. And you get a Nobel Prize. And you will get it just like that. Because every scientist wants to know, how do you do it? But they don't know. They're not aware of how powerful and how fast your brain is. So when you got it, did you get a nice little computer printout saying MANGO space THIS space A space FRUIT? Did you get that?
Yes.
What did you get?
Tree.
Same word everywhere. Picture, image. How many of you got a picture with color and associations around it? Please keep your hand up. and keep them up and look around and just experience it. Keep them up, keep them up. Different ages, different races, different experiences, different clothes, all the same. Thank you. You have just discovered this. This is the brain. And this is what you did. Just boom. An explosion of associations. You used images and pictures, and all of those were associated. They linked. Is that powerful or not?
Yes.
Is the piece of equipment called a brain, is what it has just done, is that powerful? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Is it very powerful?
Yes.
Or powerful? Very. Is it very, very powerful? Or is it very, very powerful? Very. That's your brain. So, are you powerful? Yes or no?
Yes.
By definition, by experience, that's who you are. And you've just discovered the human language. That is the language in which we speak. That is where the power lies. And the verbal languages are beautiful subroutines. We have been living with the ignorant thought that, yeah, my language is my spoken language. And our spoken languages are not our human language. All your babies, all your children spoke that in the first minute of their terrestrial existence. That's the language. And therefore you can communicate with it 10 times, 100 times more powerfully. And that leads you straight into the mind map. Because the mind map is simply the images with these gigantic muscular branches that continue to radiate and radiate and radiate and radiate. And radiation here is thinking, like the suns of thinking, stars of thinking. That is who you are. And how long can you radiate? Forever. Forever. So you have incredible speed, infinite capacity, and you can go on forever. That's who you are. That's the human race. And you are going to be leaders. How many of you are leaders? So most of you. And you are a leader anyway because you are a leader of yourself. And that is where your mindfulness comes in as well. You lead yourself. You become your coach. You become your best friend. And so, we can do a mind map. So take out your colored pens. Take your paper. This is a mind map of the qualities of leadership, which gives you empowerment. And each of these skills, these are the qualities of leadership. Each one of these connects with each of the others. So they multiply the radiant thinking. and multiplying the power. And persistence is one of the key skills. So again, with the power of your brain to remember and to access, try this Da Vincian exercise. Look at this, close your eyes, see it in your head. Open, see if it's the same. Open, close, open, close, open, close.